Brilliant. I'm live right now. Mayere me wan kumi hu amanipa ene anope me mamu achi from Toronto live. This is you're still watching Hotspot. Please don't be alarmed. It's still Lady May. Fa hudie eno ena yesimu. Wo fa hudie ni sen ye wo fa hudie na o se fa hudie eye obre nkwa enne. What can you say? Yababa discuss it. Can the constitution be changed? Can Ghana constitution be changed? That is the topic today. If you have any input, please feel free. Leave your comment. Also call in. We are here to take your calls and also have your input as well. But share the video. This is Fahudi Hotspot, and we are going to discuss many issues. Our Ghana constitution, can that be changed, and how can that be and what does it take actually to actually have our constitution changed? Share the video. I'm on YouTube as well. You can please tune into my YouTube page, and also Fahudi Hotspot makes it easier. Fahudi na yenya Fahudi na Tinyom kakra invite you be no be so invite you be. I have Ethiopia. Yes, found dear new file. Like, where have you gone so far? Unya found no Ghana. Where have we gone? Call somebody, invite somebody if you're listening to me, and then me Uncle Biom full of information. I said you need to know what is going on. You need to know where you are coming from in order for you. Yes, if Sankofa unim baby a free unim wechi na one take away a stock of your life. Ube kwa ha sa inti ena yaba discuss it. Yes, what is the ways actually that we can actually have our constitution changed? Can it be changed? Is it possible for Ghana? It looks like there are many discussions about why it is not working, because it only favors the top. It only favors the top. It does not cut across. And until ye mebunu ebre ewo Africa, Ghana, ye mebunu ebre, and until ye say, how can we change it? My name is Miankasa Dr. Soga Yababe have a discussion about how can we actually forge forward with the constitution. Tianyom kakra invite you be. Mental case, and then mental case. We are going to have a nice discussion. Please be part of it. Mental case. And what does it take? And I said, "Yeah, ben Ethiopia inti fa yentu case kura." Ano Anope, yeah, uncle, welcome to Fahudie Hotspot. And that yeah, fufro ya way and fufro kura. Hotspot Radio is running by Fahudie, so don't be alarmed. I have my uncle here on the line, and now you see the bad, yeah, babe kasa afa, yen constitution, Africa. Ebimu essay, SSA, yen new party. There are so many because we are so confused with the way things should be going. And net yababe have a discussion. Uncle, welcome to Fahudie Hotspot Radio. Anope.
That's a break. And ready. Fahudie na say yetumi kan ho asem. Na yetumi say ye omanya Yankopon Eshia, one my fan who dear to true above was said, and Coswell Ababa, Amen, I'm a manfunya.
Yamin Shrow. And now, oh, Tiemia, my own uncle, my brother, Dr. Soga. Dr. Soga, any twitching komo efa Ghana yen constitution na eno ena ye babe bisa say, how do we get our constitution to be changed? Can we change it? In fact, can the constitution be changed? Eno ni asema ye pese ye di hu kita hu na wonso ode wadwen kire aba na yetimi ahwe the way a yen constitution akoye enkofu bebre we sabi agentata yehu the way ayebetimi and make it up your mind. What does it look like? How it looks to have a constitution change. Is it far-fetched? Oh my goodness. Mufan cheme na nkofu bi pese o fresi line but you can't. Please, I'm on air. You cannot call me. Please, you can't call my Facebook. I'm not really sure, but as soon as you come here, I'm not sure nkofu pese from me. If you want to leave a message, and I about kasafa yemfa hudie yam papa we de ma wanonko. What is also yen church fa hudie mu kakra. What is your take on Fahudie and I say freedom as Obroni Beka? Okay, it looks like we've lost him. Let me do it this way. Hello. Oh, okay. Na Emma we no because I'm sending a call. Muntino. Let me turn it back on again. Na etiefo entunka.
Bluetooth mode. The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Okay.
Charge in. The Bluetooth device paired.
Okay, thank you. I think I'm a Saba.
Okay.
Oh, still okay, I'm about to give me 1 second. Just when you need
the Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
We know free the
Bluetooth device paired.
Okay, I'm sorry. Hello? 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 Okay, there's something wrong. Forgive me, but I'm not really sure what the Bluetooth, the speaker will know, and yet it's working though. Me patch me about doc.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
It keeps coming off.
The Bluetooth device paired.
Hello? 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 Okay. It's here for more fun, Chemi. This is, I'm getting a little bit of technical difficulties. Hello?
Hello?
Okay, Afena Aba.
Yes.
Afena Aba. Meda was said. Okay, brilliant. So the question was, what is your take? Ose Obe explain a little bit about freedom, and I say Fahundie na fidye ya tuaso na yaka yen constitution wansem.
Yeah. It is kind of Fahundie, and no some sort of translation from the English word freedom. But that translation is not accurate in terms of the word "fanhudieno." Asasem kan "fanhudieno," and yeah, very accurate because Sobroni has a freedom. Look at it this way: when I say kingdom, kingdom is ruled by a king. Kingdom is a territory that belongs to the rulership of a king. And in freedom. Freedom is about an environment where people who live in that environment exercise the freedom to be human. So God created us to be human. So, and He gave it to us out of love, freely. And when we talk about the freedom now, the freedom actually directs us back to the gift that God has given us as human beings. And so we live in that freedom in order to become who God created us to be. That is the sense, the real meaning of freedom.
Okay.
The first free gift ever in the creation of the world is the gift of our humanity. So that is the original meaning of freedom. Freedom. It goes back to who we are as human beings and the gift of humanity given us by the Creator freely to live, to exercise that gift of humanity.
Okay.
A selfish person is not free. A person who is greedy is not free because they are being acted upon in a way that is derogatory against their own humanity. And so you can say, oh, I want my freedom. Just me person me and no one this term Fahundie no Abba. Fahundie encourages selfishness and greed.
Okay.
Because me family who edi, me fa obi ahu. Me family ami who edi. Do you understand?
Yes.
And the term Fahundie no is not accurate. And we have to look at a better term that really explains what we mean when we say freedom.
Freedom.
Freedom, no? It just said we've received a free gift, and to live that free gift, to exercise our humanity according to the giver's plan. So be a chow idea, and we need to
That's right.
And as the who you so such a dense so we use to honor that person. So we such a according to the purpose for which the giver gave it to you. And anything I want to say, in many non-profit organizations, especially in this part of the world, we say, donor Mexica, or say I'm giving it to be used for this purpose, and you can't use it for any other purpose except for that particular purpose.
Except for that purpose, okay.
If you use it for a different purpose, you are going against that person's donation.
That's right.
You are going against that person's free gift.
That's right.
All that concept is taken from the very idea of the gift of our freedom.
Okay.
That God gave us the freedom of our humanity to use it for a specific purpose. And the purpose is that to be the human beings He created us to be in accordance to His purpose. And you see, if we are not doing or living our humanity according to the purpose of the giver of the humanity, then we are not honoring that gift. We are not exercising that gift. And it is our term, it's not a good translation or interpretation of the word freedom. And you know, I see a better word that really speaks to the actual word freedom.
Okay.
Yeah, just say a chedia a ma yesubaino yentibia enyankoso. That is what freedom is.
Okay, so freedom, no, to in essence, semeti asiya. Esan se obi beji free ye hono. Enuntina the word even came about. That's my understanding, because it was freely given to us, God's given gift. So ufa hudie given. It is right. You don't need obi to award it to you, but in fact,
no.
Already.
You already have it.
You already have it. Okay. So niente freedom and as fa hudie eba ye ne kire say Ashasiano, as humans began to explore the land and also to do as God's will. No, ebimu ekofa, ebimu fa hudie no. Said ye osha abakwasema the way yen ebibifuo in particular. Ye abrofuno si etwiti yen no. Enuntina fa hundie ba na fa hundie de said de yen papa cheche mu Dr. Soga us it makes sense, it is logical say yen fa hundie nyame de amayen dada na esan nipa etirimodenfo no orifo no odadaafo no be dada yen a yen papa mu de omumabunu ema omo just because somebody came and sat on your freedom. So the word freedom was robbed from you, and therefore, when to remove yourself from that slave, from that situation, the word freedom came about. Nyamenshira, Papa, I always like to talk to you because you kind of provokes my thought. You provoking the thought. It is good for this brain. This brain is for spiritual purposes, not for drunkard. Enti you good say ye besua de you good so na ye ba besua de ne papa asan ababiom ye ba besua de afa fa hodie ho ne enti a emra kra e ba ye ma my brother Maxwell, welcome. My sister Abana, welcome. Those of you who are watching, please stay with us. Today we are going to learn. Last time Dr. Sogani Yembeka Sayano, it opened my eyes to many things. It opened my eyes. It gives me that liberation, like you find some liberty within yourself. It says, "Say obia ndewo." Say when I would do, say na nyankopon bo wo no ode wo fa hodie ma wo. Nanso ene wo mo a ode yen share omo nsa no, wo mo a ye beto omo no sabi omo anye ye Sheila, I got you live today. Thank you, Sheila. Ama Nyamin Shrao. Please, mama mo contribution emra. Our father Soga, Dr. Soga Church in freedom. Just say we have freedom already. And then we are going to discuss the fact that the Constitution is now a topic of Ghana. There's been a lot of uprising, rallies, and also protesting and all nuts. in every part of the world there is right now. Usha Afghanistan. Yem brothers be omo akọ chirichiri omo Christopher ni omo fa hudie na ye kan no ani no. The land was given by God. Enne ebimu okoto omo esan se omo eye adadafo na omo eni ye eye pe no afoforo ekosimu a eye anomo pese omo tena wo fa hudie so ene na ye hu no Afghanistan no ene ye se den wo Christo ni antimi nkasa e wa outside. Yen papa ni yen ba be kan Ghana ato yen America eto yen bibifo emre bi etwa emu no eda so to yen enane obibini eniama bi wo ho a age wano widen wo ho age wusua de ekọ akire yen papa ye owo phone yi so ni sure say adwuma bi ani wo America a obi betimi a kire no ne ya wonye. Of course say onimu a anase empempen life wo we there is a stage. Sometimes if you've not bought a house before, unim se na area bi wo ha ye sort the real estate if one they sort it, the neighbors don't want you there. So what you see? And as I see bi wo ho so a ne bo no eye fo. Esan says I also wo exchange that assassin into money a ubenya kakra bi ena abrofo na fa assassin na ne bo edi ni nyina wa America. Till there was a statistic or a research said even American who is doing well wato ni fie or when the baby ti kurampo no onya rich still. Why? Because baby onya to ye no enye baby asase ne bo edi omo de futuro no mu na ma no enti ena ye ba bekasa afa yen Ghana for yen constitution no. How do we change it? Can it be changed? Ya papa ni yen ba be din komo. Yes, sister, sorry, Razak, welcome. And then, yes, say found woodie, iti mumwana found woodie, and quenim, mumwana yen reclaim ourselves back. Now, this station is here to stay, so please stay with us. Ye bedding como near a dreamu dot, near ebema wa dreamu, just say, ebema wa jung, a free kwasumu, near ebema wa jung, a free adada. And then the apostle was gonna one year. If you run punya no free, the Lord will not work. The Lord does not work in favor of people without money. Can that be changed? And Rami Kasafa, when do we get our way? Can Ghana be way? Can we be free from hardship? Inti enedia yesamba beka kasafoforo. Yen papa you see, as an African doctor, ye de ma yen so owura ohene nana ni ogina fo yin so ensanko ohene nana ekuko sa na ye friends na abrofo omo de we sane be ye sisi enti ye se doctor ye mfra o doctor che say untimi nkoye surgery eno nti Dr. Soga Fayenkom. Can our constitution in Ghana be changed? And what does it look like in terms of what is the constitution itself? If you can do us the
from a constitution, my main a doctor no has some kaka. I will be in Crawford, the one who introduced me, your call, and Shemubi, and no one who introduced me. So this is Dr. Soga. Said, what area of medicine do you practice? No, so I don't practice medicine. I'm an anthropologist. So you are not a real doctor. And I mean, Church said, the word doctor, no, it is a Latin word from the term doctare. Yeah, it just said to teach. So it is from that word doctare that we have the word doctrine, which means a teaching. And a doctor is a person who teaches. A doctor is one who guides people, teaching them a specific way of doing things. But how the medical people now became known more as the doctor, and it said, in the olden days, now, actually, up to now, we say from physicians, not doctor.
That's right.
Physician. But because they opened medical schools, they were training young people to become physicians. Na nipa kora watch young physicians how to do medicine, how to treat people when they are sick. Because he is teaching them, is known as the doctor. But also, Sandy Pioneer, he goes to visit the patients from home to home to home. So they say, oh, the doctor is coming. Not necessarily say because he is a medical doctor, but because he is the one who teaches students of student physicians. But he comes to supervise the work that the student physicians are doing to make sure, say, they are treating the patients properly. Oh, the doctor is coming. Oh, the doctor is coming. Oh, the doctor has come. And through that, it became more associated with the medical profession rather than the teaching profession. And the title doctor properly belongs to the teaching profession and not the medical profession.
With the Nigerian movie be a na akwala ne say or what he was doing his doctorate degree. Papa ni hu says say doctor, medical doctor na language linguistic, like he was doing as a professor.
Yeah.
As a professor, Papa didn't who bought fem or so gun or say or the adjoining room sending by a medical doctor. So that is lack of education that again exactly. it is not our language, unfortunately. Anka ora ena yende yenim anase ohene anase papa anase konkonti. So what I say. So thank you for that clarification.
Now, normally doctor no obey ochirefo. That's what we say.
Okay.
And yeah. You are ochirefo and you are ochirefo. The ochirefo is the teacher. And the doctor, in the original sense, is ochirefo.
Okay. Yeah. OBC Sheila says, yes, PhD holders are known as doctors. Yeah. I mean, I know a doctor, he works in a police station. Why? He teaches statistics. Universities, but then he teaches the police officers. Ghana Neon. So that's the thing. Of course, it's just on paper, by the way. And that is one of them. Thank you very much. So, with the issue of constitution.
You see, I am a constitution also. Now, before I said, about your constitution, I said, the kind found you answer.
Yes.
Eighty Nagna found no, and no is connected to the constitution.
Okay.
Because constitution Obroni has a constitution. There were and there was a constitution. Now which one? There's the con and then there's institution. So there's the word institution. Institution is the coming together of a group of people for learning, for doing things together, for exploring and so on. Then the con attached to the institution means that they have an agreement to operate a certain way. That is what the constitution means. And the constitution is an agreement between a group of people who bind together to form a society or a group or a fraternity or a nation or a society and to operate a certain way. And organization be our constitution.
That's right.
That constitution is what allows the organization to function a certain way.
That's right.
And it is a national or state constitution. And I say, a member Equanswa, a say, a mine for Eddie Kutaho, a jet to say, or quite way so, and a ye person, ye chitre ye man.
Okay.
Ain't ye the two crack also, now you do what dance say. saa kwan we so ne pese ye fa so na ye chichire ye man ye bu ye man. That's it. But at any point in time, you say, and normally a cost why you heard sa a chichire ya chichire, ishishia ya chichire say no near the baby ye man ya and cost na see it. Na say a dark crata so no interest a crata no na fede abedani nyame a yeso and no a idolatry. It's no longer a constitution.
Okay.
But constitution no no ekuta amanfo no ensem because a nipa and a chichire o man nya krata and a chichire man krata ne de e nhihye nipa no ahihye so sa kwan we so ne be fa so a chichire man na ye bu ye man na ye tintim ato krata so na ayen kaye se brebi ana se ye yen kaye se akwan we so ne ya hihye se e de was chichire man.
Okay.
It is time bia se ebase enkoyia na yasi yetiwi etra ho bio ni yasi dabi ha no yanchichiri ni na ha nso no man koyi yasi yasesa na ekoyi ano ne fra no obonifa no amendment
Okay.
Entino see ye amendment na amendment no enam se sisi Ghana oha said the nomesi kon woman na womu yato abama womu a just say so womu ko gina ye nan ebu oman papa na ede nkoso ba oman womu enyina ye nan mu bi womu gina womu a womu anan mu womu ye womu.
That's right.
And it is so see a o kase o pese o sesa sa achichire no na constitution no na everybody say emwa wo muntino wo munyitu and only obstacle and any obstacle to see a Ghana ekuta unless say ya owura panyia o free Rollins sadia ono ye na Ghana enoman koyi ya obejire mu akon ya wo fam mpemifo nyina free ho ya wode asrayo ene de bu oman ahwe se oman na fe ye dru ba bia amanfo betumi akyekere oman ene no de woni mpanyifo atena ase a womo edi nkuta ho eye nhihye se okay okwan we so na afe de ye de ba kyekere oman eno na de fourth republic no abai.
Okay. Inti just to refresh the and that yeah discussing stay with us what Dr. Suga line so or Washington DC as a way anthropologist, right? Or should shed near momuno mushe and I know and ramebeka different types of way and I say edumedie ubetimi edi based on your community or based on your nation's need. Ekromoha ye wo professions bebre obi owa esan said there are more opportunities wa hantine ha no enipa omo adwi mu do na nyankopon edi omo asi pempen so bi it is a calling omo esua de ko akire because they are things to learn about. They are things to learn. Ghana and Rambeka said, what can we do? Is our constitution and I say our education way, you know, does it have a room for a technical way and I say way vocational way a government own nasa yen refi yansasena. How do we move forward? Say obi ni Ghana SS oko nsuo na nsuo na ye poto na galamse aye muma no se ye ni obi a otimi esiesie nsuo no wo Ghana because eno ena nyame de acha ye yo nyankopon ma ye acha de agudie bebre ode animdie nso ka ho enti ye won nsuo ye wo river banks bebre ye wo sea empu kesi kromo empuni ha o twa e kromo ameti Canada empuni ha o empu wechire aje ukọ Florida no money we no ba mameka semichiro inti are we being educated for our country obi asori a o say oyeden political science MBA for this bank ekura minimum obi o say waye bank bachelor in bank. I don't know what kind of way ya obroni di niama bedada yama. We are not being educated for our country. Young brother Maxwell said the basic principles and laws of nation, state, and social groups. State determines the power and duties of the government and guarantee certain rights to the people in it. Nyamin Shroud, or say example, fix the country. And on it, young way, of course. Yeah. So there are people, dream what do if opportunity is given her. Enka omo no mbetimi a investigation akọ nwremu anka sesemre yan papa efuo kese e daga ne nti ye ni obi a emrenti we a omo ye we biologist omo etimi ehwehwe eniema a eye poison se eniema enye poison enwo Ghana ndi ade na ekunkum ama apemfo nkola omuti abam enkola ene ye wu na nani efra. What is causing these things, we can never be part of what is moving the world. Yeah, Papa Soga, America providing with that opportunity. And Shishemu, and Finfimu Ghana, Akola and Finfimu, I will nip you down. And so now your name say, a glimpse of what that child is going to become. Yes, Sister Sheila, or sister. Okay, sister, you see the reason why I am saying the problem is not our attitude or our minds. It will never. Me, Sister Sheila, not everybody thinks like you. It can never. Situations, if that is the case, you see, we are nurtured by our nature. Form your mindset. The time you see, I always say that when you sit around shit for too long, you start thinking like one. Nia who any shape, ya do crescenity me fi Ghana, bayera bon hotum hotum, at the nebe sea airport waha, Emma na dreamu, Emma you see, they become the law. Onim say yen Jonso Emwa Mountain. Onim say pro ne gugwa mountain ha Muhammad de yen kubi enre ajinia wa bodam na adwene nya adwuma. So there are exceptions, and Obroni has even make provisions for those who cannot think. So yes, sister, it is not the attitude of the people, and it's not the mindset. It is the system. Yeah, Papa, because we need these types of education. Maybe I need it. One person will be suing no. Not to say what to so this platform so. Metimisha at them DDF. Yetimi the nipa betna wo. Na ye dina damo na nkrofo e gina line no so omo hwa. Wo hwa comment na. Yes, can be chire no. You see? It is in abundance because Ghana Ghana for no what is a chaos is so yes sister so that means you want to learn something. A few of you are in Ghana or outside Ghana because of the opportunity given to you. Inti uwaha because of that purpose. Ye be krom wana adoring a year and a gigi ye sika nkurasefo yenim sika. We have no education on financial literacy. We had none. Yen papa mubaha oma dwene some bepe sika kofie. So when they came, they did not educate themselves. They went into the factory. So ti asenti yesi eyi Ghana for ne ediso ne yekọ. Eno nti ye nsua hwe. Inti nansan mu ene ye hu se sa aban we no Ghana for hu ebeka ebedi mu wo kwan bi so. And you say you form yourself, not the progressive ones, no. Not say ye boabwa ye hu, na ye jay ye kwani adoring kwa. Ye bet me that time, no. Abuan crofo, abuabua resources, information. So what you say, things that would enrich our community. So they formed the Ghanaian Canadian Association, who call baby for fries, Ontario, who call Montreal. It is the wine. And we started doing, I start me fundraising me. Can you believe, say, a nipa almost see one, Medjume Mufo, Jamaica Fo, any abrofo nebaye, Ghana for a buy, kitwebi, those who wants a change. Yes, my sister, you and I are in Canada here. Oh, haven't you come across Ghanaians with more attitude? Is Canada not progressing by the way? Yes. So what you say? Intiama, me say oya fundraising na nipa kakre bati kase ye birthday. Ya dwi bom ama dede nko na ye pese yete. Enne esese yetutu anamoko ye nim yesua de. Yan papa de ba be kire. What is the constitution na wa chechire mu no? Eye ebotaye bi wo nipa ne so. Sa enipa be ye dido pe. Ufie kura they are laws. Ufie they are laws and everybody must abide by the law. And there's a leader na so wo be kan one. If they should make a change, an amendment, and all kind of a change, which is an amendment now, they are constitutional ways. So this is a court society. Yes, what do you fill application? Not say nipano echo cantareta, no acquire amendment for Hanum baby. That is what we need to always look for opportunity to learn. And non our canon. So constitution a nipa a quo. As we Ghana for and omo bo omo hwano and omo kan say emra say and omo betimi de achichiri kuro no nti ye ba be tie how ye betimi a change sa anasa if it is possible yam papa Dr. Soga Mr. Ofanyenko me da say
yo that's it you know sania di kan na owura maxwell so odefo aso no enti ye bomu sana se ye entohon say ni say kwan we so no pese ye fa ne akikire ma na no so ese emra enso eda say okay kwan so aye fa ye de kikire ma ogoni frano principles of governance enonti no say ye wasa ekwan na say emran so ebata ho say de baya obi a wan fa sa kwan ni so bia ni je say wafo na no ewo asotwe ana say correction as say ye de ema say de baya obi hu say kwan we so amasa na enye say me fa kwan a emra ema ho kwan eni tuna emra eda ho emra no is not to punish really. Emra no is meant to keep everybody emrano ma se obia ebeye asuti ama nhihyeya eda ho se yemfa enchichire oman na emrano so emma nipa ho kwan emma so infa say say right etene yeah entino emrano so emma nipa bia na de tene a odibo na ho and as the friend human rights. It is our rights, you know, or member diano, or sa teneno, said the abaya, and Branan Casan Crano, to me a moon fasa tenenus. It is they find a basic human right as Sebia Adriane, Yanipa baby, accommoding some health. Or member, and I say, Emrachini behind me in Cassette. There be crow we should ma womo hospitals there because they are not fit to do that. And now only I can assembly say a mature back or a NPA no that the friend is saying fisheries are known as it or train encrophobia so if you said asema or no coca says a day within a so moye. And so one more ampenes or chiwomaso. And no, is it how a ditia and crofono and how a crimson. A ditia sancrofono, one more basic human rights. So, now so and said, Ghana, young family jumentin, and Newton and Nipa says Nico Jawa said, May Howard, Menamia, a minister of a Namasimunia said, Namasimunia, the enemy make famous. The Esther Medema men family. So this is unconstitutional.
Yes.
So national Ghana constitution na enya adwumenti no. Obia timi eye de oped obia o bumman oye mamboni a just say or feel say ono the minister na MP and as even kra district chief executive Quentino obetimi aye de oped. Unfortunately no emra enya adwuma awo Ghana.
Yeah.
Eninti no kwan a yebetumi afa so a yebehwe say sesi ano constitution no ya na say oman chichire ho nsema yede ato say ne yede chichire ya man ya enya adwuma ye sese oman ni babia eye no ene say ye kambo mu na your friend of community action and that's a community gathering. Na yade ensami akoto ye MPs and say saa no mani a ekosu editiaye enti ye pese ye hwese saa ni nti a amasa no mano eba a wo ye constitution si esusan enti no ye pese ye decide we eto anim as our MP. If they wanna see a name, I'm a tribia. Na yentumi enya ensosa. I know you're quite back. Now the other thing is a month for so big me abumu ako assembly bia a Supreme Court.
Supreme Court, okay.
And the assembly ako to opinion of that Supreme Court now justice name said. And now say no. Yang Ghana for Nipa of Pepe 2 million people with signatures. Let me I draw that petition. Na ya Supreme Court, and the Bakonso Court, Parliament, and the Bakonso Court, the presidency. So the three branches of government. We say one more that petition to present the petition, the three branches of government. I just said, and normally I question to your percent, and incessant our constitution. But said the air can one more ye boo mine constitution and nomudi a year or more and normal 1 more year. See, I can't see a system be a bit dear tia one. Almost fine. But because I say Ireland about 15 years ago, almost a sign, almost constitution.
Okay. Because
among force original said, and normally I question, but we don't like it. And I say, yes, it's our constitution. And a Bronubia, Omo Kambomu, actual petition, exercise science here. And to one more. And since I see now, one more year, not a dozen, and no more at the present to Parliament.
Okay.
And the Parliament share and say, okay, see, I know, and Crofoya woman asked me a bay, and yet they are a bit to me a buoy near Gusso. And I say, to be a friend of referendum. A referendum, which I said, yeah, the amount for Atua about a chair one more again. Enti referendum omo chocho enoma amafon pese asesa no constitution no ya choni nyina to na fe ya say okay so wo pre we so atintim ha wo pre we so atintim ha wo pre we so atintim ha ntene referendum enti yes our referendum no eno ne de parliament for kra wo muntimi emu faso and a president ankasa kra no wontimi emu faso. Na said referendum no juma na ebe ensesa eba oman.
Okay.
The other way na kwan fofora eda hon. No sabe ya kwan a yentumi kan wasem bebre but sena medi kan kai. They see ya oman panyin that we were from Rollins or yeah. And only another way Yeah, just no, just a constitutional war on yes, yes, son, you're going to cry near your home.
And also the other, and no, we Hudson Adore, or say Adoye, nay, or Wusu Bempa, a raise case against some of the leaders in Fix the Country. Almost say they alluded to that, to what you just said, you know, and it is against the Constitution. Said anyone who makes an attempt to overthrow, it is like a coup or okay, you know, so that is, but that's not what they said. You see,
Daddy.
You made a
no.
Yeah,
and no, it's possible, say. People in America say, one more, Sabi, and no more ACC, air cost over Yemen, amount for in your home for so. So I'm winning Yaho and no being cast baby, said the air cost in your assistant, so I'm on Peninsula because woman your home for so.
That's right. The beneficiaries.
More can. Now, if you cry, said I walk. As someone one can cry near sending a walk.
Yes.
So, the DT now, you share a Arab Springs. Arab Springs, as I'm said, on my pension, a Kufado. So, or make it an example. Yes, Ghana, yes, Arab Springs, Denby. They here.
Yes.
Egypt, almost 1 more year, the same thing. And then 1 more year, almost overthrew a bino. They put together a new constitution. And yet, it doesn't necessarily have to be a military coup. Well, so I'm mindful now, so original say, Sadia or Macy Con, and yet my MY, Emma, ye Koyachi, and the or how any many whom and a brain. Ain't you know, yes, original, na yaka said, a woman will be a man, ye empower mobile into a woman and sorry fluor. Well, Arab Spring for so much a friend Tunisia for certain moment, Egypt for so much.
Yes.
Ain't an idea, as I said, a war constitution, you say, what do you demonstrate? There's nothing in the constitution that says, okay, demonstration. Yeah, a here cross you two are buying a year against the constitution. That is because the entire demonstration. Just say, a bano a no media, a nino. Nasa, obi idea, the nino, no cost why, and then so yeah, so we to the fuse.
Okay.
That be a hypocrisy to a mufia de Someboa.
Ye too.
It's your idea, Eddie, or how every crew, you two him fear this. Argentina, sir, or a woman boomer, woman, 8 me to a more fiat.
Okay.
I see it to me as anti-constitution, so a man quite see it to me as
okay. Now, the issue of Ghana, no, do you think, say, people like Efia Pokua or Coles, the media personnels, who freedom now, which I say, no, people don't know they have their own freedom. They don't have freedom. Do you think, say, we have people who are in power or are at the right position to speak, you know, because they are not speaking and because they don't know their rights and they don't know what it means to say a country's freedom or a person's freedom. Do you think that will fringe on it will put some way be difficulties for Ghanaians to move forward with what you just said? We can come together, say on my mind, like, you know, Konku Ghana way constituencies, a group of people, Cecia can go together and sign a petition, say ye young way say be changing. But within those constituencies, you know, they are divided into two because the politicians has done a very good job dividing them, using that divide and conquer. Ghana, Kaisa Ekrobia, Soko, Kumasia, they are different ethnic backgrounds. Those ethnicity way, you know, Kaisa or my parent has told them sow the bad seed. They have sown a very, very bad seed within them. Or poison each other. First of all, we don't have one language, so we don't have one common goal. we cannot agree on even the language to speak in Ghana and can be close to the gap for enemies to come and easily penetrate. Yen president in Kura and Ketchi, parliament yen Ketchi, and so ye war eti buenfua omu assisi parliament war because they were able to maneuver themselves within the system with a conniving ways of businesses in Yesika. Obi ti say want to me akwebi oye MP until ute wa boom because or see to no politics is like a religion to him. This is a sad thing to say, but it came out of an MP's mouth. This MP can never is not open to see any good thing coming from the opposition party or across way on any neighbor to wa I benitia on tenase because ya catch them some fata oni pepeniti on tenase. How do you think say a country like Ghana can come together for this constitution and also the requirements for the constitution to be changed? Arab Spring, Ireland, and in Corona who say they have a language which is common. So what I said, they have a language. They were only fighting against power. When you are fighting against one thing, it is about when your enemies are many. Ghana, we have the enemies of progress, people who others are sitting on their freedom because their source of income depends on them. We have enemy of illiteracy. The illiteracy in Ghana is about 95% of the nation are illiterate. They cannot read, they can't write. And I was analyzing a debate between one minister and MP Pini NDC. It was a full se obia onima dear to one. Ghana new catcher and say 1 + 1, 5. On question, on analyze it, wa 5 no, or the Dominica, just say, Obe friend back a class, say, oh, me a mistake in a crown or corner. The word in his head is 5. Sana Ghana akoyeno. How do we come together looking at these barriers, the constituencies, look at the people like Obi to say, Omo muti enimu ayesan ko mu consensus. Now, analyze things properly. Everybody is afraid to talk. The culture of silence in Ghana does not allow us to do this thing that you are saying. What is our next step? Your next step on any sentence, what do you think how do we break that bridge? The barrier of all these things that are fighting against us. Language barrier, the language my friend said that bigotry, that tribe bigotry, it's now your Ghana no versus a omo here. I sikafo ni di omusika akonka omo. They are another one, another group like Hitler or he invested so much on the street boys. Omo muni plus the powerful. Those who wants power and wants to maintain power. So they are a large group of people who are illiterate, who are hungry. Boys so edumen niho into omono edna Ghana. Say yakoya butcher country. Ye nipa nam na ye grande yenya pandemic. Just a corona nukure mkuni pasa ekunkum. Deliberate killing. How do we break through these barriers? How do we conquer?
I was last night a fair poku ane opinion be na woman this constitution and put down. Na opinion no or persuade church na fair poku ade be na adwene da na ho ane.
That's right.
It is in the constitution. That's the constitution. I know run super said. But the constitution is in the hands of the people. That is
the
constitution is not. It's not something out there. So, but still, na enya dia just opeso otienia apanaka.
Yes.
Now, unfortunately, Ghana a system of education na abrofono ashisha to wa Kwame Nkrumah entimi anya kwan answer san said your person was to san no way to me answer san and no any kumi.
Yes,
because the system of education is set up so much said we will continue to be subservient to the colonial agenda. And you know, say will be a work course, or say me a lawyer, say me a journalist, or say me there's just one way of thinking. There is no critical thinking. Ghana education does not encourage critical thinking.
That's right.
So, Ghana's educational system currently does not encourage critical thinking because a Krumu has a American Yakwa. By the time I waited 5 years, you know, now we name the constitutional right.
That's right.
By the time I was free kindergarten, of course, started class 1. Now we name the right as a class 1 people. Because who teacher ni class 1 teacher ni Ubakasa or say, no, that is not right. You know, my mommy told me that this is what the teacher does and this is what I have to do.
That's right.
So, Naso Ghana no, and Tessa because a brofono, one share educational system not for development but for subserviency. So the Bayak always know obedience. And into one kasa and the other chiche mind. And Saka Sanwa, so you friend our official language, English. So, and then so me Kaisa, you me primary school. Me Kachia, ye Chametoma, don't speak vernacular. The only time I saw who comes the vernacular any time, yes, tree, our classroom.
That's right.
So, apart from that, we be no, I brofo. One can brofo, a bit chautoma. So, and you know, at the Abesha, you say, ya casana, and ya catapa. Brunidiano, and only papano, Tiamfa, into Brunia Gina, or their brainwashing and or their attitude, and no, and their first year, you are colonial mentality.
That's right.
And not any idea. And you one better than politicians. They take over that same colonial mentality against their own people. So, and then journalists, a lawyer for, they follow suit, they follow the same thing because Ubia per se, Omu feel say, I have made it, I've achieved a status.
That's right.
Whereby I don't have to be looked down upon. Like the colonial masters look down upon us.
That's right.
They, you know, they only think one way, narrow-mindedness. And I have Ghana politics and journalism in Ghana. See, the best way, you know, can you be a friend of Machiavelli, a political philosopher, was say the best way to have a genuine government is look at the governance that is going on. If it is not working for the people, destroy it and start all over again. Now, I advocate, he said, we should destroy anything. But the attorney said we have to make fundamental changes in our system, not only in the government system, but also in the attitude as Ghanaians. Because we should Ghana is here, Sikanibre and Abedaho. And you quite be a mefaswa medibenyes cano, and on a mepe. And a map what you said, Sikano and Emma Unya Ufa Wudi, and I said, the friend is saying you feel valuable if you have money.
That's right.
Unfortunately, money doesn't make you feel valuable. And there are so many things that have gone wrong. And not the brewer, I say. But the basic thing I say was the colonialism, number one.
Yes.
First the slavery, then the later colonialism. And a third factor, chicken bread. These three things, you know, is something that we have to look at and focus on and make those changes. Now, Sanya Arabi can say a Ghana attitude. It is true, attitude and ignorance.
Yes.
Attitude and ignorance. It's in education, to re-educate people. Opinion bia na me shano na me di samone kakra bi na me ofa peso twa me toma ana panyin ka ken se dabi jan me twa me toma u de jai enti o ka so nja na me de ma adwe mu ne se oh me nya me free enya me hwe ana panyin ankasa obesom no wosom pressure wosom na family so bring it hey what is happening that's okay they see ano sansen kwasiasem na bakuru semone na bakudi no me pese me wosom ni nyina fi wa adwem o chine bi wonya sabio and you know what it worked I see a shaky Ghana ya woso Ghana you have to shake it and remove all the chaff from it so that we can have the real good thing.
That's right. That's right.
I
see a Sonny Ghana. So, Dr. Sogano, no, yes, Sister Sheila, I said they destroyed our educational system with politics, which is very bad. Or say our first mistake was giving us democracy without any knowledge about it. That is our downfall.
Exactly.
Yeah. You see, I said.
Democracy
yes.
Because what we have in Ghana, democracy. No. That is not democracy.
It's
not a democracy. This one is autocracy.
Autocracy.
And I know me obeka say sakawacracy.
Sakawacracy. You see, it's all the above. Sakawacracy, autocracy, whatever. It is all the above because democracy, them paying for now. They seems like they are above the law. You see, words are very powerful. Yes, in Yamibo, we are saying with words. They use words to tame down those who are in power, like police officers and all those things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we are to serve and all those. It's on their car. It reminds you. It reminds you of what your duty is. In fact, of course, we have people who takes it personal. Or no, so nana up to an ancestor and say before yet to onokrobano or I said talk. And now omukunkum before was treated. So our America, ma'am. However, the laws works and is dealing with those people. Ghana, no, it is beyond repair. It is overwhelming. I write down so much story to come and elaborate on. And I'll be for fraba. Ghana has so much, and it's not a problem. It is a deliberacy. You know, when someone don't know something, they are teachable. If it is a skill issue, also when you're in a company, they identify whether you're having a problem, difficulties meeting a task. Is it a skill or a willful? If it's a skill, it's easier for the company to actually teach you and also train you. But when it becomes a wheeler, the will is powerful than the skill. So your willpower. And no nema wo unnim adwuma no so kura upese wusuya, but when the will doesn't want it, it makes it so difficult. In Ghana, your political system, it is willfully corrupt. It is willfully dismantled. I to say yen pay for ne sheda pa say enkwasiafo na egu no colonial mindset wa wote wakora wonye hundi eno ti wonya afa hode kakra pe no. You want to show say said the yema wodwene ye no sa na tie yampa. So you treat your brother and sisters as such. Na sanka omonim say mara ya adwuma na etimamifo nim a anka omaye ne omoye. They will not do it. It becomes very difficult because they know say if they give you a little, they keep you hungry for a purpose. They keep you hungry. They want you at that space. Say you will keep coming. Yes, we will teach someone how to fish, and they will know how to fish for themselves instead of you giving them fish all the time. But we have people who wants to they are very domineering and they want to maintain. Yeah, Papa, what do you think about? So right now, the point is that either we come by force or we take the initiative to go around. If we can do this with signatures, and right now it has already started going around the constitution. Do you want to change the signature when it's going around? Now, of course, I made the point to be said, we have challenges. Language barrier, okay, language barrier, which is Borofu to tree. or brofu to Aibe, brofu to north, why in Mele, in Kewe, why in Zimafogum, Asantefogum until we take and no another problem. And then the language problem amongst ourselves. Obi away Kumasi name crime. Ochinkrani. Ya to answer I don't know the history between that thing, but I must understand why. I say Igbo for ni Beni for no as I say stupid things. Ye da suku ho be cinema. Ye dia to ye met him say fia de ye waria and ya gia too. And no, it's another problem. That's another problem because Obroni has done a good job separating one man krofu mu to me. And now you see it is science. Oma orchestrate adiana and omadi institutions aba ukromo and a ya ofe MPP and we know I don't know whether you watch the guy was talking about institutions and the MPP has come up with so much policies. Yes, the policies in now to be kind. You see, they know how to blind people. On him say you are illiterate. 95 all educate you. And I watch you are there 2 papers. So how do you read it? So the policies that say Yabema Ejumayefu say so no, it was a camouflage. Because they know say it is a lip singing. They know say they will come up with these policies now blinding Crawford. The 88 school no so mubesino. There was a policy say what they have to wear 88 school no say na ye approve ye wabeka no kwa. Ye improve we no cry ye draw we no cry ye draw ye. And so railway stations ya draw ye the Ghana flag at home. They have men in a system who knows how to blind people with technology. They can pay, they will still to pay. The Galamsey must go on for the MPs. All these things are things that are going on. TSA policies, they come out with policies but no work to show. The policies that say you can go to we have a way of getting biometrics way in so that it gives an opportunity for them that are in the office to make money. These are policies. Which policies are those? So I have passport. This is how you are computerizing everything, but forgetting say you did not educate the people about it. That does not make it a policy. To me, it doesn't make it a policy. So the thing is, we need education in Ghana. Everything that is for the people, they must be educated about it. Or say if you are pokua, let's talk about her the better for us because they just don't understand it. Yeah. You see, but you see, OC, the robot or your obi or bodeu. Thinking, say, you think so, Marco University and Community BBU. And when I'm saying, don't, anyway, Dr. Soga, what is the way forward? How do you think, out of these some examples you gave, where do you think we stand in terms of changing the constitution? How can that be done? How is it that, like, what is the easiest method? Should the people be educated more about it? Should we dispatch people into the villages? What are the hurdles? How can we overcome those?
First of all, this is not going to be an easy way. It's not easy. But first of all, before you can even talk about changing the constitution, we have to first educate the people about what a constitution is. Number one, to educate them about what it means to be a citizen. So, because responsible citizenship is something that helps to keep a constitution. And also applies to both citizens and lawmakers and those who are in governance. Everybody is part of the government. Everybody contributes to governance. But Ghana at this time, so I want to be a politician. What they are saying is from the government, I want to go and cheat and make myself to enrich mentality for going into politics. Because me kai say na me Madam Fubi Edin Komo our Ghana and was say this time a politics a honisika wo. Nam say I didn't know kasa also say was Madam Fubi say me na agreement because na two ana me yenim say people will vote for us. And you know, the agreement said, oh no, this time no be MP for 2 terms. Next time no, men America.
Look at that.
So 80 we have that kind of mentality. Say, I'm going to politics to enrich myself.
Wow.
Then we are doomed as a country. We are doomed. And I'm going to say, look, 80 just oh politics you know is all about money making for you. I said, now I'm going to say no. That mentality and more because they just said the people will be suffering and suffering and suffering. So you go and deceive them to vote for you so that then you go and sit in parliament and then be cheating and you will not even do anything for them. No, so Maranfo, I see idea we are so study where you have to fight for yourself. So you know when you have this kind of people in politics and that's what is happening. NDC from Penyifoya or more parliament, Haruna Numne Montaka, they are all corrupt.
Yeah.
So they are not interested in helping their constituents.
No.
They are there to basically help themselves.
Yes.
I was so disappointed, Mankata. I was so disappointed, say, on the night I'm prayer, they were saying, say, don't approve these people to be in these positions because they are incompetent and they are not going to do a good job. They didn't do well in the first term. Don't appoint them. Nah, Haruna, they worked it out and approved these people. And then at the end, you know, you see, say, we only Joe Wise, they give a handshake to each other.
That's right.
So they know what they are doing.
Yeah.
And you know, young politicians, you know, one more Eco Parliament, they are not going to represent the people.
No.
It's because of the mentality. And the constitution, we can change it, but it won't work. Because you are changing something into a corrupt system. As I said, also, then, you know, now said the tools you feel.
And so
what will happen? It will be dirty again.
And then that takes me to my next question. So do you think, sir, because other people are singing, including Efia Pokua, if I can allow people to hear what she said, let's hear what she said and give me your thoughts on that. Just a few ways.
2000, Ekosi 2004, MPP President Kufuor. 2004, Ekosi 2008, MPP President Kufuor. Yeah. 2009, Eko Professor Mills and a buyer. Professor Mills and we had the 10 President Mama and a baby Emano. After that, 2012, 2016, and also President Mama to our one term. So 2016, 2020, MPP, yeah. And Edia Bedu 2020, the same MPP and a Tio so. Enkoye over the last 30 years, Yedia building the foundations of Ghana no Enkoye. Yenina gi to say Enkoye. This weekend, Yenya Bema Kwakese, and Kwakese on Monya Krasa. Kwakese is about 40. Onya Akolasa. Inti Kwakese so yeja, say oyeja ne ma be mi ensa o se de. Say o kan Ghana problem say odika. Say they want to trotro man na to Uber mu boat. O taxi ma wire word traffic no kra no kire wo say Ghana yem plan it. Na me research am here dey aba enwumre na me hwe top richest countries. Richest countries, top rich countries are e wo wiase. We need Singapore e wo first 5. Rich countries e wo wiase Singapore e wo first 5. Enti abane say na Ghana e bedru ha Singapore fo e no wo start abrabo. Yeah, and you can't amaya omo sika. You can't Singapore can Ghana can. But to be fair, Ghana so better than a lot of countries. 5 MPP. Ghana is still the same. You improve you by improvement here snow. I slow by sure. Me see you improve you. But I had to say abwa snail. We are improving at a snail pace. And then why? I'm not telling my baby one more money to my and then me say. You try NDC, you try MPP over the last 30 years. My member 30 no crack Ghana 30 years. And this in the MPP, you know, you are trying 30 years. And you don't come and give me the American university any boo. Say Ghana solution lies with NDC or MPP. Don't come and give me any boo. Because over the last 30 years, NDC and MPP, and then to Facebook say, we are willing to give Ghana to the youth. I'm not here now, for a free campaign, the youth of Ghana, free campaign. Openi Kofi Crisis, ya bucha sana wa bonsem. Me di to Facebook, more young people now, wow, any first person see if ya tofia kwa is impossible na say aden. O say NDC and MPP youth na wo mu no. Omo cry corrupt champion for na tesoro. Na say well, you have a point. NDC and MPP ni see over the last 30 years omo no mo say ni say na ye so Ghana mu a ye be solve Ghana problems. It is not enough say Ghana mo youth amu ho. Mo be di attempt sa without solving Ghana's problems. No. Yeah, to be near NDC and MPP youth no. We are taking power.
Okay. So what she's actually alluding to say, yeah, a new party in Ghana. What do you think that is for Ghana for? Yeah, Papa.
A new party in Ghana, because first of all, we have to have a paradigm shift, a change in mindset. Because a true said, a new party is needed in Ghana, but not necessarily said a political party. You know, I had a conversation with some MPP people and NDC people, and they were all about change. And you know, some said, or a surprise cry say, Obi say Captain Smart say, or no crown this time, or no so original, and is pointing out things that are going wrong in the party. And America said, listen, that is a camouflage. Don't follow it, because it is not genuine. They are trying to incite the youth to come up to create a third party in the system. But that third party will basically go down the same thing we are trying to fight now. And you know, I'm not in favor of that. Good. What I'm in favor of, no, and they said, Ghana, the parties should stop doing party politics and start doing national politics. Focus on the nation. Let a party, we said, NDC, Banners from say, okay, say, see, I party, I friend NDC. But your bow tie is for all Ghanaians. We're not going to be doing party politics anymore. We're going to stand and work for Ghana. And then if our party wins, it's not just going to be only NDC people who will be in office. We'll look around the whole country. People who are qualified to run a particular ministry will appoint them. So in Ireland they did that. They didn't say oh, only this party won, so only members of this party are going to. No, they looked around and said, you know what, that guy in that party, he is very good, he has expertise in this, so we want to bring him on board to work with us. That's what it did, and it helped to improve the country. Well, but then a party politics no adoso. I see just answer me. Na you bu o man ho. Na ye fa nipa nkofo ayenim say even if they belong to other parties krana. But we know say they are competent people, they are knowledgeable, they have the expertise, they have the experience. Let's bring them on board to work with us. In that way, no, you are governing as a national interest and not just for party interest. Because party interest no ended in same hunuba. That's it. Party into Wekra, who the Minister of Health, who Minister of Way, even though they don't have any experience in that area, but because they are members of a winning party, you know, they put them in all these positions. And not any Ghana. A third party assembly there. I don't agree with it. But we have to form, out of those two parties, we have to form a collaborative party that would serve Ghana, not to serve party interests. But for that to happen, we need to have a national repentance, national change of mindset. national conversion from greediness and self-centered attitude and behavior to being responsible citizens. Because in the beginning, no, I explained what freedom means. Freedom, no, say, we have been created and given the gift of life freely in order to exercise that gift according to the purpose for which we were given that gift of life.
That's right.
You are given a purpose. So it is in that purpose that you will find your fulfillment and joy. That means you are living your freedom. That is the real meaning of freedom. Living your purpose with joy.
That's right.
And to live our purpose, and he said, we have to be productive people. To be human means that you become a fertile soil on which other people can grow. Humanity and humility are twins. Okay? One is attack, the other one is attack. Humanity is opinion, is atapeni. Humility is atakakra. They are together. And you cannot be a full integrated human being if you are not humble, if you are not productive. Because or say, be productive and multiply. Yes, when you are productive, you multiply. So if you continue to be productive, you will multiply, and that will bring you fulfillment.
That's right.
Instead, we don't want to be productive. We want to be consumers. We want to consume only. Whatever we want to do in order to be able to consume and indulge ourselves, that's what we want to do. And we think, I know they're doing Koswaba. And can't Koswaba.
Yamin Shira Papa, Yen Sister Sheila will say, if only we can get a better a leader who's bold to implement laws. You see, you need a bold person, someone who's fearless. Yen paying for a whom ashe ma inti adebia anamoto bia no omudi hu eneye inti obi a wusuru adebia no wonante enye fe de bia wutwantro ohuni bia twantro, because it takes a real human and a character bia utimi hu say owoka to tell the truth. Inti Guyana for leaders, and unfortunately they don't have no character. It's rather unfortunate. Your brother Dan Ashton, of course, Ashon, I am there with you anytime. Ubetimi ahalami my phone. You can call me or WhatsApp me on 416-817-4716 anytime. Your brother Don. Ekromu ha, there are things that works. Emma o yen sister we Sheila Betty Asie or Canada Hanomu. Pre yempre na se se yetete ono yamfa anansesem antetewa uhu papa uhu se yamfa anansesem. One of those things I have given the different challenges as Ghanaians we have, the challenges of language barrier, Cape Coast ni infantini or GD se ono ne fantini ne dimu ena santini so feel say Cape Coast ni eye joker. And I benin so feel say santifo ye 2 no pam for, and I santinin so feel say before ye drew 2 for and fantifo and pepe for just and ye mbuomo me ti ha me ye bia kurobafo so say yan na ye the way for yan pay yan some ways for just say everybody thinks they are the mighty na say yeti wana say yan fa kasakro na ye hu fante say a unique language, one of the languages that makes Africa beautiful. It is one of the languages that makes Africa, Ghana beautiful, that makes us unique, diverse community, but yet we can live together. But say bad say in bibia, one now in true colors and in true behavior. Say bad say yentina see empty barrels the saying of it takes a village to raise a child. Africa for here, Munja is saying no, it is not true. It is a ohia sam enti na yete faako. Se wonnua ne wadwene kope a open asem. Obi foforo be frem na oka asem foforo na akoye ntokwa. Ghanaians can never reason. We don't know how to be in a diverse circle. Just say obia must agree with us. If I don't agree with you, just say menka u group no ho, menka u kromufo ho. Just say menya bo me din dede. When baby am free into me ketchi pepepe wa dwene no ofo sa me ntitwi eno nti obeka kire me say okasa na me question one. The first notion that comes in as a man thinking so is he wo dwene sa me ntitwi wonnim kura say me ntitwi just say we are judging ourselves. We put each other down so hard. Say if there's a place for us to work together, we cannot do it. It is destroying our country, and sister, it's all about acceptance. We do not agree. We don't accept ourselves. We don't accept ourselves. So it is so deep. But mommy, Sheila, deep. Oh, it goes deep. Oh, there a kromwa, and we cannot agree to disagree. You are right. A kromwa memete wo asantini biano. The way I ought to ma me brother in the nibi. Or say way more. Or can be to me name how to even repeat, because that is not my language. Na me so me share ne sa na me catch them say share or ye be matintin or santini tintin ni tinwi ye kuli na me kan so nko bi so mama iye. Many Ashanti so mo nya asantefo bebre ye Liberia for bebre ye pepefo. When you are talking now, mind your talk. Bebre ye frafrafo, even with the intermarriage way, still absolutely still why? Why is it that the very thing that should make us beautiful, it is dividing us, it is putting away, it's becoming a struggle. Ama yekoshawa kwentu omwa, we cannot bring ourselves together to be strong communities. Look at Ghana for how hard working we are. Doctor, doctor in literacy or anthropologist on Ghana ko dem obisi me ye or ye ni MBO se MBA in what? Marketing. Oko marketing then wo krom ho. Wo factory wo ha wa marketing. Ghana ni bia ye marketing. Our education system is broken. It is broken. It is broken to the fact that we cannot seem to come to common ground to see what works for us, what works for Ghana, not what works for Abrochi. We don't need Borofo. Yeah, Borofo kasa me be akoro kwa 31 years old. So me kasa me kan me something kan me te kurobo. And I make a French come. What you say? Na make a chi. You can obi frigana about 2 years or only ne kasa na kan Borofo time, but you cannot even seem to leave that Borofono and speak your language. If you cannot speak proper Tria, so won't be proper Tria Borofo until hute. And until yen Bible no are confusing the pebi because we don't know the original languages. Yan papa we what church Papa Dr. Soga, say yes sister Sheila or person or contribute or say can I call you on WhatsApp? Me pacha obetimi afre. Me pacha obetimi amayen o last way na mafa yen sister Sheila. Na obetimi amayen o last way. What do you think about the Minister for Health wako back to work? What is your take on that? And then menu ebe and then ya go to Sheila. Na Sheila afre wo line so because I think I'm on the same line with you, but what is your take on Minister of Health with such a mistake? You see ye bu ye ho kranka ye be ho se papa wo ye tesa nko ba adwuma.
I know na make us Ghana no emrane nyajuma constitution omo fa nyajuma aproye no na sesi ebu mine. You know, I'm not surprised that, you know, because Russia and normal bibra akoso Ghana and Krofoya omuye sanumenya still omodaso ebu mine. That's what we're going to get because that's what we voted for. And that's what we called for 4 more for the same nonsense. And you know, I'm not surprised. But in America said before said America said even we want to change the constitution. First and foremost, we need a paradigm shift. Paradigm shift is that yes, sign ya adwene said you see adwene no. Yes, yes, san no man. If you said a China, Osha Japan, Osha Germany, and now Osha Sweden. Now women you send now can women now these are countries that have not been colonized. Now yeah colonized. Abrofunu the woman colonialism and they are brainwashing and you know we do and act and behave in the same way that they were treating us. Eti unia wakasa unia kurano wakasa unia kurano so nya baby jina opese umia ato form.
That's right.
Opese utiatia also. Well, eti unless we can uproot that mentality out of us, we have to clear our brains from that brainwashing and to identify ourselves. So we are a people together. Rwanda, what is going on in Rwanda? You know how Rwanda came to be what it is today? Because the same thing that Ghana was going on in Rwanda several years back, and then this civil war by it, and then the genocide by it. Yeah, Hutu for Kuku Izu for and all kinds of things. But it took only one person to make a change. Maybe, and I just said, Brantibia Ukum Nema 5 because of they're from different tribes. And into Omoko Kotuno, and a mameno was straight judge, no si judge, the patcho. Ye nipa, your batan, a branty Ukum Nema enum. Nasatisia, ye kasi ukuna, which I said. Nema menso elusuneba. And I say 2 evils doesn't make one thing right. Intimisramo, mamum kono, namum, media the bonny action. Na niamesa said, mon sentence as meba emo. Na said ya wokum me man, or measure me my name. Na or draw me woman me man, me in chair na only any papa. That thing shocked the judge so much, said. Everybody started crying. And the judge besides said, what's it me and Bibia said there be Mr. Because see, you come away because of my Kumipa. Emwa, a desire or time will continue. Into ye or doctor and chest. And through that, one more dissolve judicial system, and then they formed a tribunal to create reconciliation. And through the reconciliation, Anna Omoe Jetum said, we want to be one nation, no longer tribal issues.
That's right.
And Omodia prepare a new constitution, and then Omode Ebu Omoma. Yeah, to see Rwanda is one of the very fine, well-emerging countries in Africa.
Yeah.
Well, in order for us to really get our country to be where it is, with what God has destined our land to be, because it will be there, we have everything. And then so we are poor. We are going around borrowing money. Chinkwanshin for Kra, just through a more. Then, we are a sovereign country.
No.
A sovereign country, Wonanama, Bobosia, Sikana, Ojikra, and Costa Sabi, and the idea. This we are a sovereign country. Son a sovereign country. Unless our country is shaken to the core, we pray God's guidance.
Nyamin Shirao, Doctor, Nyamin Shirao. I watched that lady, she even went to the jail occasionally to visit this man who killed. She witnessed the killings, and it took a real, you see, it takes a real person to forgive. It takes a real and a strong person to do good, because to do good is it is out of nature, no? Small, because of our nature is good and bad. but because we've nurtured the bad side, so we can be comfortable. And our comfort zone sometimes is not the comfort of others. And it takes a real person to accept another person on right and to share your space. This woman's story has inspired. You see, sorry, I need to say Rwanda. Bani say we are wo di ma ne krobodi na ba be didi matam me obi so di asan doctor nyame nhira opa na. We will also do the next one. I love talking to you. We and your friend in Memma Kuku dan when your friend or ohene we na nka ese omo be omo no mo hwehwe omo adwene kwa akire ma omo ye omo nua bibi ehye omo because omo nim asem no omo nim when you lose the word asem na emma ebo wiase no when you lose the word unhu nua nyankopon hiraw anam pese me from pastor kora because you preach and I hope say you will give us more on this platform. Nyankopon hiraw nyame hiraw pa na ya
ya modimo ayebo on sakira ye na achali aduma achali wodi amaye mai ya say no na on hu ya mbo on fa yebo ne nchen na on share din bi on my encourage na yentumi enyina ho pinki enyi no kura nyemfemu ye mai because that's what is needed. Now I say a chakon so kaze a cell phone oba obekum we rean wasayade. And that's what is going on in Ghana.
That's
the
right.
Killing, the stealing, and the destroying of the land.
Amen.
That's what is going on.
And
said, only a mobile now the good spirits that are around us should fight with us, help us to reclaim our destiny that God has bestowed on us.
Amen.
Amen,
Doctor. Nyame nhyira. Yes, Sister Sheila, nyame nhyira wo pa obetimi aba homa no so na onso wa be kire wa adwene. Ene de ye kire ade ken our constitution be changed. Dr. Soga in Washington, an anthropologist, or Ghana, or Ghana this year, Ghana the Pepe Bia wa kwantu esan say yempan form pen correct omo mpe omo adwene mu adọ omo mpe say obi be question omo ye si cathedral yemfa metudwa say enough na after all the bad, after all the complaints ni nyina yes ye basic cathedral na dey ntira because to me rule. Yes, sister.
Hello, sis.
Oh, thank you for calling.
Thank you so much. Thanks for a good job and thanks for picking up this call or accepting me on your program. Just a few times, yeah, we will. May who say, you know, you're doing with it. We will stay somewhere, and just as I put it, say you're leader obey a board enough. Yes, we will be the best place ever. And you're lucky to see everything goes back.
Yes.
Mr. Krumha, you were brofu. Oh, to me, I didn't want to be saying way power you grew. Now, so I saw him send the Krumha channel and ran a year Jumentino. I have the two cost one, I yet cried near but nothing. Yet cry, you have to cut and I am crop 1 year. And that is why they should change the attitude and mindset. Oh, yes, we are following the rules and we are alive and everything is going well and this country is moving forward.
Yes.
And listen, I'm a good country in they should change the attitude and mindset and nothing will happen. And listen to me, I'm so much against that word. They should go and change the attitude and that is what should change. No, it doesn't work like that. But then again, so who can say the anything of a settlement prayer? We think that the media to be a chair, the young one is the near machine a time. Nearly brought a new or a recent union or Canada. Normally, that me brought you on father and heavy before some in a way. But the Kojima didn't know Koshia Ghana maybe. It's because of our Ghana intimacy of feeling closer to her. All women or see, or then you are down for so close in the time. Woman decides that now from to worry Ghana and you're your now, I Mekumaker said, the Briar Ibeni, that was it. Or but one year say I be forced to stand the waiting. I'm until fair. Let me be back here. The brass all of a sudden, you also you do such a thing. And that's why this is because hey, now what's your problem? Okay, son of Madame Fugan, you are pretending that we baby out through Porta Rico, or no, who you say. She said, Mr. Penny Bufu, yeah, or this one, Tiaki. I'm trying to say, yeah, no one is before my doesn't even know me.
That's right.
So the action, wow. At a point in time, the brand is something and then the answer that forget it. But they say, still a the question was, why was Ghana here? What they snap a renew and will cross first.
Yes.
None of the worry will cross no petal or you are down for. Why would he even go that far?
Yes.
This is who we are. Now you're better to be a baby and when you may accrue Yana. This is and this is who we are. You're going to be better yet to buy me a new year to the and you can tell I want to buy any year. Now, so no,
Yes.
And that is the human in us. You to find any year, any year soon. That is who we are. We can't change from that.
Yes.
As a man, can you call yes, I know where Canada out. Who to Canada higher cost? And I think
or to Canada when they or to Canada when the Subai born in the Subai fee any on dear. And the people who says fix your attitude, you know, these are the people. Yeah, these are the people who don't feel your cry. They don't know your struggles. They don't want to know because ochidu. Or so we any henny, Ghana ni henny, or no the more you say Ghana ni henny, that means say you yourself, you don't respect yourself. And anything I want to share Sierra Leone. Now we'll go Ghana ni who fee actually Sierra Leone because exactly.
Yes, yeah, brochure. Also, yeah, Hannah, yeah, wrapping the crown how possible. If you crown possible, what's the fact? What's the almost baby and night, almost no need the effort. Mistake, man, to cry about Canada. Never credit on you. Now, I wouldn't know, say. A lot of things that I was doing was even wrong.
Yes.
And the whole thing, someone would say, oh, somebody and sister, I went to this money penny, travel and see, that is what it is. Exactly. You have to go and let different things for you to know that, oh, that you are making the effort to on the time and get away to go. Yeah, you do because you're free, you're able to sit down and you didn't say that is such a method.
Of course,
when you sit down and I want to quiet. Because they said then the best person I want you you go to country and say they should feel their attitude and mindset. What kind of a talk is that?
That's right.
So they do what Makuma Yemaya, I was awesome because what you see I know say it because I can't because I wouldn't say it when I was in that's why it's important.
That's right.
Oh, Papa, Miss Women, I'm done and I do not for away almost crack. Or Friday, I know about Sunday, a dear to go. If I can see me, I put the two from training, not the team not to honor. I say, I Juma, or me about the cat and the higher with them, or customer and the customer so far, then if you're a higher than them. It's a person that knows about attitude and mindset.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, sister, me that's it. You see, people need to be educated. Not you sitting somewhere in your London, Europe, somewhere, showing messages at them that they should change their attitude and mindset, and that is what will work. It doesn't work like that because the attitude and mindset, people are there. But that place is progressive.
Because we're free, Mo. where ono efiri mu obre ya ansa na obefiri mu ne yakọ aso wo German say German ni girl bi bekasaye yesefem metwa watum bibi kakra na metwa watum na otwa na a group of people bio and this is ne wo mumu
I'm going to car company. I'm going to internet. Yeah, so now I'm going to check on that. Nyami, only plan and Nyami more Nyansani and Jane. That is why they are the wisest people ever. I'm going to propose no. Oh, I'm sorry. Can't propose to Ghana. They should change the attitude. And then I'm a day for crying out my about that. Oh, I'm going to check on Nyansani. Nyansani, I want to see only no. Oh, I'm going to try. I'm going to Ghana. That's when they pretend they have to say very, very well they are fighting the mindset themselves.
They and I'm catching Yame Shira, my sister Sheila, Mr. Social Menana, Edino, found Hudie, and Edia, and on a day call, found Hudie, found Hudie, you were found Hudie as in Yamema, Yan Doctor Soga Acheche, when you feel be. But a sign to the modern Obia Beji ena oteso eno na ma fa hundie nti ene okasa wo se me wo me fa hundie obi until fa hundie so walk freely like a child of God nyame nhira wo se wo so de wadwen kire aba thank you therefore this is has been a very, very productive. I've learned a lot myself from you, from everybody else. Young Papa, Dr. Soga from in America or Chicago. If you have not watched it, please go back to the video. I will end here. But me di bebremo yes sister Sheila say pass and say en kamenya na ka ye diabrochi mu enkomo eniama enma onipa ekoso oba ha with a mindset, a change of mindset be say oba ewo enkoso eni yediemu oba kromo awo nkoso eni yediemu na yede na obadwene se wonua de oba ha se den oba be prapra baby and as oba be yakoa ama obi. How do we pick up ourselves back into the fold of progress? Yebeye den ena we can be useful and I say yebetimi ama yenua yebema yenua nso hu aha no na yenkoye pain yenkoye yenkoye bibi ti say problem ema yenua no as Ghana for we were not born slaves. Obi aniwa oye akoa ya nwoyen asenkoa na mom obi na de wo konkoaso mu obi e na o decide yese wo ade a wo hia ohia anase nia eye o downfall no obi play wo so na odi etimodin mum instead of say ye na sade nyame hira ebi mu nyankopon ma ebi mu nyansa wo niam ebi mu e de show no enimonyam e won bimu nso abrabom sane ebe ya ye be boaboa ye hwan we are not to pull ourselves down. Ghana for we are not to pull ourselves down. If we can get rid of and we can get away from enslavement, the mindset, the way ye dwene say oh yi obi aye esan say oni ni free kro ba koso anase oni ni free the same tribe anase na juma pa na odi ejuma no odi no otiase e wonim ne esese nipa ne ye wonim ehunfaso a esese ema wo nipedua no. This is the constitution. We must understand it. Say, what does it mean to be a constitution, to have a constitution in a nation, a national constitution that does not put you at the bottom, that allows you to freely say what you think is not working? Is that what we are working with? And now say, kakrebia obedi, what genesa kakrebio? Do you know what we can possess as Ghanaians? Unim say efuo mu ho no, efuo na wotimu no. Unim say there are sprinklers a obetimi dey attach water. Unim say nsuo nyankopon di chen. Unim sa asase no nyame de cheyen. Eye den na ye bre wo so. Unim say obi can develop a sprinkler. I bet me a sprinkle will farm na ma wo. Unim say you don't even have to say when someone part no. Do you know there's a way, a progressive nation always develops something to ease the pain of human beings. Say tractor, ebetimi etwitwa, and say obi di power modern. Do you know we can come up with that as Ghanaians as well? Do you know say we can be plumbers? Ewo Ghana for no. Do you know say we can like everyone maybe cheche in Juma hodo ai kromo ha abaina sheda say na be obi abedidi. Until there are people grease trappers, restaurant abaina yemra and what to me ngu will sink in him ebekwa ko si because say weather no yet colder ebe si ebe pipe no. So they have a certified people obanu abeyi. There's a box bi esi sink na say anwa wo nsuo no mu anase nia wo niam ahuru no mu anwa ne nko akogu faako enu aban ne hunyansa say esese obi didi wo ho omo so omo ye air condition otimi build Ghana fo a omo ye omo adwuma omo ankasa omo atoto omo de atoto houses wa ban no wo Ghana no. Has he made a policies with you in mind? And that's what the Bruni Diano policies that what is engraved in them, no? It is not realistic for the things on your land. Are there policies say cocoa farmer a buy betting with money to get a refinery? Wow, so betting a refine cocoa ye dia chocolate. Yen so betting me dia ba amanone. Pure in form of chocolate. Who buys our which store? Ewa manone abrochi memu who Ghana chocolate cocoa. Chocolate. Where does our substances? Who can we sell it to? Yen timbers ye de free. Anasa yetimi ton e de boa oman no. Ensu echi Ghana ye wo ho animdie. Ya sase ye wo so animdie. What is the agricultural? What is the vocational schools? What are the young men? Omudi omonsaye adwuma wo Ghana. Which school transition them into the farm? Which school transitions them into the galamsey sport? Emma or no? Or the not drinking and a year juma not a more ding kitty or the adjane a year juma. Nyanko pon shra or mawunyam koswo or man unyo titri obi would do what drinking ebe bua mine. Na se o mine omo mudi mine din kwasi asema ubetimi obie wano bi akokodro. Do not sell your dignity for little and temporary gain. Saying kurono amani pekunkum ama we are accepting little, we are settling for little because yen politicians nem pay for no yenim o masade unnim o maame kura no unnim na sade into owo fufu kura onyan wasum anko say me say me sure about the way we some of us yen parents treaty yen a wo mo fele say o ya hoho a yagwo e wo parents mu a ye de be wi o mo maso hia. We don't need to struggle that much wo Ghana. Me catch or maybe experience wo Ghana say na me be do as akola ketua. Are you telling me I deserve it? Are you telling me that is a way of life? That is wickedness. If we were to talk about the experiences as so mame ninsabi obi jiri waso a ene brother bi na so still our so problem eye dia nko e dia bifuo nko. But these are the treatment we've been subjected to and we have accepted it. Now we won kwanso for too long eye anaduane ye ma fa ho de kura wonnim when to run. You don't know where you are going. It was somebody's word when they flew from United States and took a hidden road. Ya mami minta when they took a hidden road efa nremu de bedu Canada ha call Nova Scotia mo dwane free United States of America because of any yaya dia na ye di before omo dwane fa nremu railways way tracks bi so omo krole ye bi wuwu wo kwan mu omo bedu Canada na sembi okan osimi dwane persecution na me dwane for famudie enso baby a me kono nso I am not accepting and I don't know anybody eno na akoye yen akwantufo yi nanso ye nuane mo nso a ye beto omo etimodin esan ni yayade omo pese ye nyina ye komu bi way it is wickedness on our part as Ghanaians nyankopon ka ye nyina ho ye ho until next time with more with Dr. Soga was so many educational the way we are going to tap into the research for free ade esanka o chire wo school me de ne betna ha me uwo obi nso if you have anything please contact me. I want to hear from you to teach our people sense, to teach us what it means to have freedom, how we can develop our country. Akwantufo ye nyina ye say ye fa plane back na ye ko Ghana ho. I think that is the na ye reform Ghana ho. I think so that's the one because I know them painful ni besoro. Nyankopon hira ye nyina onka ye ho ewo nyame kronkron ni din mu. Amen. Nyame hira mo nyina. Thank you very much. Yen brother Razak, nyame hira yen sister Sheila, nyame hira papa. Nyame hira say nanso wetwa tu. Maxwell Mazo, yen brother Don, nyame hira nso. Ena yen brother George, is it to come nyame hira mo nya sister Abana, maami Abana, wo de me ne wa nyame hira nso ase o hwe me. Koso na share video no na come YouTube channel nso na ko subscribe. Type in fa wonhudie we hotspot fa wonhudie hotspot me de beba na chese wa ko subscribe ama me wate nyame hira mo nyina.